So, I joined the Too Many Cooks SMP, and although I've been on for a few weeks, I just did my first stream, link in the description down below. At the beginning of the stream, I talked about a few of the projects that I wanted to start and what they would consist of. You see, Minecraft is a game where you want to have many different projects going on at once, so that way you don't lose interest in the game. If you get bored in one project, you can just jump on to one of the others that you've started. So, some of these projects that I started talking about included a nether hub, a slime farm, gold farm, wither farm, lots of farms. Minecraft's a game all about farms. I had a couple of mini games ideas, and then finally a steampunk village. And that was the first one I decided to get underway. So obviously, the first step would be going to your location that you want to build and gather some materials, right? Well, I decided to move my nether portal to the ceiling and find a permanent spots for both ends of the portal. You see, my brain works too fast sometimes, and I'll have a random thought and I just have to jump right on it. But I guess this helps with the nether hub that I talked about previously, so maybe we're getting a couple things done at the same time. After that short distraction, I got back to business and decided to head out to find the new location for this new city. So, there's two options here to find a place for my steampunk city. One, we could do it by flying around, looking for a place. Or two, we could grab a portal, place it on the nether ceiling in a random spot, and see where it takes us. Now, I've played Minecraft a really long time and have seen lots of cool generation from the game, but I think the greatest aspect of Minecraft is making a build fit the surrounding area, and not just go to like a plains biome or somewhere where it's easy to build and do some cookie cutter layout. So I decided to randomize my location by placing a portal somewhere on the top of the nether ceiling. As you can see me flying right now, just aimlessly. I was even going with my eyes closed. Alright, I'm opening my eyes in 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, I went some distance. Let's get to like a... I don't want to be too picky. Let's try it. Let's try it. We'll go. We'll do it. Yeah, we got an extra block. I was gonna say, let's redo it, but we got an extra one. But we will mine it now. Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. Soon, I was met with quite a surprise. I was floating several hundred blocks in the air. I was above an ocean next to some frozen ice spikes and a birch forest. Given what I had just said, I chose to keep this spot and began working on the very first house using some of the blocks around me. Okay, so we're kind of going for a very kind of unique form to the house here. I'm going to be trying, like, kind of experimenting with different kinds of builds. Different kinds of housing builds and see what I kind of like and what I can work with. So this is actually going to be kind of straight, and then this is going to be this. I have this tendency to over add windows. Like, I'll have too many windows, and then I'll try to put like some chest against the wall, and then I'm like, oh, I have too many windows. Or like a bed, I'll put a bed next to a window, which, you know, isn't the worst, but I have an over tendency to do lots of windows. Okay. You know, I grabbed some birch wood, I grabbed some diorite, and I tried different flooring, different walls, different sizes. And after all this building and tearing it down and building again, I needed to go repair my pickaxe. I made my way down to our handy dandy end farm, and within seconds, I was back up and running. yeah, I built this redstone machine. Pretty cool, pretty neat. Just a way to eject our pearls. And then if you drop something in here on accident, like I drop a piece of nether brick in there, it does get sorted out. But then I'd like to have a lot of redundancy, just in case. You never know when your machines mess up. So I have a lot of redundancy in there. And in case it comes out here, you can come pick it up. Or if you just want to get pearls, you can come and pick it up. But otherwise, it gets shot out over to here. Pretty neat, pretty nifty. Watch this. 180. I missed. 180. Wasn't that cool? On my way back, I collected some nether bricks, some blackstone, and some of the nether logs, all to try as building blocks for some of these new houses. My goal for the city is to have lots of different block choices and building shapes to add a nice little variety as you walk around the town. Upon my return, I jumped into roof building. I chose nether bricks for the first house because I really liked the contrast between the light blocks of the birch and the diorite and the darkness of the bricks. I tried a few different ways of building the roof, and then I finally settled on something that I thought looked pretty good. I think this is enough to get the job done, though. But it will make it look more complete. But yeah, we'll experiment with lots of different kinds of shapes and different kinds of block sizes. Like, we might do another... This is tough. And with that done, I had my very first stream in the books. I got started on the village and gave a basic rundown of all the things on the SMP. I've got a lot more planned in the future, and you guys should all check it out. I got the 3 T's of social media down in my description. Feel free to follow me on all of them, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next stream. Your neighborhood Spider-Man is out.